this game anymore. We today are going to be playing Never Have I Ever, because I don't think we've actually ever played this game, even as like a joke when dating. We never. Okay, so I have a bunch of Never Have I Ever questions, which your grandma specifically DM'd me one, so we're going to start with one. And it was, never have I ever picked my nose and eaten it. And I'm going to pretty quickly say I have not, because that's...
In what time frame are we talking about? As a kid, you didn't do that?
I don't think so!
Oh.
How old were you? 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 Stop! How old were you? How old were you? How old were you?
Like a couple years ago.
How old were you?
I don't know.
How old were you? How old were you? The fact that you can remember this means there's a memory that goes to it. I know there is.
No, I just know I have.
No! Well, I don't like this game anymore. We're moving on. Never have I ever broken a bone.
I have not.
I have. I've broken my hand, my foot, and I'm pretty confident my tailbone. That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Never have I ever dropped an entire plate of freshly made food on the floor. There was one time where I had pizza on the plate, my love of pizza, with like an entire lake of ranch that I dropped. Does that count? Because if so,
I have a distinct remembrance of me falling down the stairs with a corn dog.
But these aren't full entire meals.
I know.
And how fucked was it? Like you skipped a step and fell on your butt, or like rolling over yourself, or like?
Oh, I fell on my butt and like, and then slid. And I remember I wasn't.
How old were you?
Freshman, sophomore, maybe 8th grade. But I was pretty old, and I remember the only thing I was sad about was that the corn dog fell off the stick.
Okay, never have I ever quit a job.
Oh.
I worked at Spirit Halloween for like 5 whole days, and before I worked there, but I was in the hiring process, I was like, hey, by the way, before you even think about hiring me, I'm gonna be out of town these days, so make sure you put that in the scheduling. And they're like, oh yeah, it's there, it's in the scheduling, you don't have to show up those days. And so I was gone, and the manager lady, who was just kind of in general, but she was like, where are you? You're supposed to be working. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I was like, actually, I really don't, because it kept going. She wanted me to drive home from California to be there for my shift that supposedly started 20 minutes ago. And I was like, I don't need this job. It was really for fun because I like this store, so I'm done. And she's like, wait, are you putting in your 2 weeks? And I was like, no, I'm not coming. I'm in California for the next week. So I wouldn't be able to work. Anyway, it was a whole thing.
I've quit like 3 jobs. Quit ice cream job because I was too busy. Pinewood Derbies because I got a better job.
With
you.
Branson.
Yeah. And then demolition construction stuff just because that was like a summer job thing.
Okay, moving on. Let's do, this one's an easy one for Ty.
Wow.
Never have I ever been skydiving.
Oh.
I have not.
I have.
And I won't get in one of those little planes.
I have. I went for my 18th birthday.
And I was...
It was cool.
I didn't go to yours, I went to Jake's.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoa.
Because you like Jake more than me sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Never have I ever blamed something on a sibling and gotten away with it that no one knows about. I'm going to go ahead and say I have. What that thing is, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but that seems like a very in Danielle character type thing.
Why? I want to say the same answer because I know I have. But I feel like I did it a lot. No, wait, I'm trying to think. Did I get away with it, though? Or that nobody
How
knows
often did
about?
Jake get in trouble for you?
he got in trouble with me a lot.
Does that count?
I'd get my brother in trouble with me all the time.
Maybe we should have played this game before.
So, I don't know how you want me to answer that. I've gotten people in trouble, and I have gotten away with it.
Never have I ever lied to impress. Again, I don't know specifically what about, but I know I probably did that with Ty a lot. Not like straight up did like super lying things, but I probably upspoke a lot of things, you know? That counts as lying.
I feel like everyone has,
I think so.
and so I won't put a hat, but I can't think of like any specific moments, you know?
Yeah, that's the hard thing about a lot of these.
It's like I try, like, I want to say wait, what was the wording of that one again?
Lied to impress.
Lied to impress? I want to say I haven't, though, because I haven't really had to impress anybody.
Yeah. Never have I ever regretted a prank I pulled on someone.
Regretted?
What if it wasn't a prank, but you accidentally made someone think something? Like the time we made your mom think that we were announcing we were pregnant and we weren't, and she was excited, and I feel bad for that still to this day.
I think the only thing I feel bad for pranks is not doing ones.
I can't remember a specific one. I can remember others.
So I have not.
Like I had a friend one time who on Father's Day pranked her parents that she and her husband were expecting a baby, and they were so excited. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, "It's a prank."
I have, though. I don't think I've ever regretted.
I'm gonna say I have not.
But I didn't really pull too many pranks. I was kind of just a mean sibling.
Yeah, we didn't really do pranks. There was one time on April 1st, 4th, or not 4th of July, April Fool's, that I got in bed and there was a bag of peas and carrots in my bed, and everyone thought that was. It's like Winston on New Girl, how he either goes way too far with pranks or not far enough, and it was like, someone peed your bed, and it was like, but also carrots. What does that mean?
For some reason, the first one, it's not even a prank when I hog-tied Benny to a bed.
That's terrible. Never have I ever kissed someone on the first date.
I didn't really go on dates. What? You waiting for my response?
Yes, I'm waiting for your response.
The thing, I didn't really go on dates, and that's like one thing that like I do regret in high school is I steady dated. And even when I was single, I didn't really go on dates. I also feel like dating culture is kind of dead. So I never have.
I don't think I ever have. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've kissed people relatively quickly. I think the quickest I've kissed somebody is within a week of knowing them. But never like the first time or first date.
Never have I ever cheated on someone.
No.
I've been cheated on.
I was like.
Yeah.
Yeah? No.
That's good, right? Never have I ever walked around the house naked.
Totally have.
I have.
Totally. I'm pretty sure I even told my parents that, because especially when I lived in my parents' house, and they
especially you do it a lot now. How can it be more?
Well, not especially, but when I would do it, I remember I told them that I have done that, and that I did it upstairs, and there's a lot of windows upstairs. So not the smartest move.
I don't think I ever walked around my parents' house naked. I mean, except being a child.
No, I was junior, senior in high school.
Dude, you got issues. You have so many issues.
I was home alone, and I knew I was.
Never have I ever talked about having kids.
Oh, never?
You talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
All
I'm just holding it up right on my
the
chest,
time.
Wearing it proud on my chest.
I think we talked about it this morning. We talk about it all the time. Again, actually we'll talk to people, and they're surprised that we've talked about it because they're like...
I have another question that goes with it. Have you ever talked about having kids with somebody else?
I think I'm gonna say I have, but it wasn't serious. It's you're in a relationship and it's when we have kids one day, but I had names picked out for a while. I had a girl name picked out for a while, and I'm pretty sure you're the only guy I told that to ever. Here's a good one.
Uh-oh.
Never have I ever been embarrassed talking and or hearing about periods. I feel like this is a good one for you as a dude.
I want to say I haven't. I don't. Not embarrassed.
Wait, hold on. I have to remember how this game works. Never have I ever been embarrassed.
Have you been embarrassed?
Okay, this is what I meant to do. Guys, I'm so turnaround. Just ignore everything I say here.
Just what comes out of our mouth. Just
Yeah.
check us.
Don't.
We can make it a game, but by the end, you can be like, who actually got the most right from paper to the... Because again, the have is usually supposed to be green, and have not should be red, and so it's like... Oh.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I don't think I have been embarrassed. I know there's been times I'm like, I shouldn't be hearing this. So I bet you could say I have. I want to say I haven't, but I'll put this just to be, because I have been in situations where I'm like, I probably shouldn't be hearing this, but I wasn't like.
I wonder if that's like,
out
of like was someone telling you, or were you eavesdropping like on accident? Because that's like more respect. Like I shouldn't be hearing this.
A little bit of both. I wasn't like eavesdropping, but it's like in the same room. Like if someone's like right there having a conversation, we're having a conversation. Yeah. Or like I'm just like hanging
unintentional eavesdropping. Yeah. Okay, that
or
makes
like
sense.
everyone's like, I don't think if they've ever like come, but no one's really come up, because I'm a dude.
Yeah.
No one's really come up to me like, I have had such bad period problems. Can you help? I've never had that.
I don't think I ever have. I've had times where it's like, okay, who should I specifically go to, and who in this room do I not want to hear about it? But it's never really been because I've been embarrassed. It's more been because I know it makes other people uncomfortable. And me and my family have always been really open about that, and I'm really proud of that. So
I'll put I have, just because I probably have.
I mean, you're a boy. I guarantee at some point in your life you have been. I guarantee it. Never have I ever stopped talking to my sister because she didn't follow your religious norms.
Not because of that. Because again, I was kind of a jerk. Sibling.
I would just like to say really quick.
But I have.
Just because we're YouTubers doesn't mean you know everything about us. And just because we don't show every second of our life doesn't mean you get to assume things. Just saying. This sister that you think that I've not accepted because of religious norms was at my house on Monday. Get over yourself. Anyway, continue.
So, I have stopped talking to my siblings, not because of the reason it said.
Yeah.
So.
That's such a petty.
So take that as you will.
Never have I ever gone 2 or more days without taking a shower.
Oh, I totally have.
Number 1, as a kid, I would shower like once a week. Because I would shower like twice a week. And also, there's the weeks that I was so sick that I was like, I don't want to.
I think with the question saying, like, once you started actually getting good hygiene habits, have you?
Yes, because there's been times that, like when I'm super sick and don't want to get out of bed, I know I've gone days and days and days without showering. But I'm also, the thing I'm constantly thinking about is the way I smell, like, constantly.
I know it's a big one for you.
It's a huge one for me. Like, my favorite compliment in the world is you smell good. And my biggest fear is having someone say, oh my gosh, you smell terrible.
I've done so many scout camp, like week-long scout camps.
Camping too, yeah.
That. And I was talking to my buddies the other day, and they're like, oh yeah, have you not done like, where they're not like communal showers there? And I was like, no. We would just say, if we're all gonna stink, we know we're all gonna stink. It's not a problem.
So nice. The next question is, never have I ever thought about getting another cat.
Because of this one.
I want one for my birthday.
Yeah.
Because I want to have another cat before we have a baby. Because I don't want Nala to be alone. So Branson and Mara just got a second cat, and their first cat was like really needy when they had Neymar. Super just sad kind of when they had Neymar, and I'm like, Nala's very social, and I think if we have another cat,
it'll help her.
She's so clingy that I think that she would have to be with that cat at all times. So here's a little bit of a weird question.
Uh-oh.
Never have you ever slept together?
disgusting.
His room's actually over there. My
Yep.
room was over there. I get the master bedroom.
No, we
We're married, you guys. This isn't like one of those for views with marriages. We're actually married and we actually like each other. Except after this video, I'm a little bit more leaning toward the idea of having him sleep in his own room now.
Except like every other day when she kicks me out of the room.
I have never kicked you out of the room, you butthead. Never have I ever been at a party where cops came. We have a friend who's a police officer. Does that count?
Oh.
He's been to a lot of parties.
Yeah. In that case, I could say.
If we're talking about like someone
Like,
called the cops and the cops showed up, I'm gonna say I haven't. Actually, does it count Branson's graduation party when he got attacked by that kid and the cops were over the day before, or not the day, but like a few minutes before? I'm gonna say I have. But not like a party where there's drinking and there's drugs and the cops get called because of those things.
Yeah, not off the top of my head. I know I've been like hanging out and we've had cops.
Like the boat one where they thought you were stealing the boat or something?
Boat one, I remember when we were young, we were playing with rocks and somebody called the cops because the window got cracked.
That's a great question. Never, I saw it a second ago. Never have I ever broken a window.
Never been to a party. What?
Smashed a window by accident.
I don't think I have.
You just cracked one.
No, we don't. The thing was, as a kid, we didn't know who did it.
Oh.
But there was some lady that called the cop because her windshield or something got cracked.
It's always some lady. Never have you ever kissed in public and people saw you.
Yeah.
We kiss a lot. Our friends used to like make fun of us all the time because we were just friends at one point and not quite dating.
Yeah.
But we're just friends like who just kissed each other, and they'd be like, "That's not just friend stuff."
We used to go to the gym, and my uncle still gives us crap.
Yep, for just being friends and walking around holding hands and then kissing. Yep. Okay, never have you ever gotten in a car crash. I was in a mini accident one time.
I've had a very
I was driving with my sister and an old lady hit us.
Car crashes.
I also flipped in a side-by-side. So does that count as well? I don't know. I've been in a little mini accident before. Okay, never have I ever thrown up at school.
Oh.
I used to throw up every Wednesday because they had this pizza and I was allergic to something in it, but I refused to eat the other thing they were serving. And we didn't have time or really stuff at home, I don't think, to make like home lunches. So I would eat it every Wednesday and call my mom every Wednesday and say, I puked again. And she's like, we gotta figure this out.
I don't have any. The most specific story I can remember is I puked on the field during football practice, and that was at a school.
Never have I ever broken the law. If we're talking about like big breaking the law.
Oh, no. Yeah, what do you mean by that?
If we're talking about like speeding, I've done that.
Definitely.
But if we're talking about like big breaking the law, I have not.
I don't think I've done anything big. I don't think so. Oh, I have not.
No.
Yeah, I mean, nothing big. You know, there's like speeding and stuff like that.
Why do you keep sniffing it?
Oh, yeah, I showed up to places and my buddies used me as a getaway driver because I was oblivious.
For what?
Well, they also didn't completely know, but they got kicked out of the hotel.
Oh.
And the cops caught them. They just tried to get out, but my buddy was like, hey,
who was it?
Easton.
Oh.
And they're like, hey, can you come get me? And so as I pull up, the manager comes and starts taking pictures of my car and license plate, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
That's why you just tell people to deal with it themselves.
Well, I also had to get into work, so.
Okay, never have I ever used my spouse's toothbrush without asking/telling them.
I've never used your toothbrush.
I've never used your toothbrush.
Bet you know.
Huh?
What? I wouldn't. Just kidding, no. No, we have our own.
Never have I ever ghosted someone. A lot of it is accidental.
I feel like I have, but then I feel like I always try to text them back.
You don't know how many unopened text messages I have right now?
That's fair.
130 unopened text messages.
Oh, yeah. There's also a lot of group chats, so I don't know.
I don't know. I struggle texting people.
If it's like a one-on-one text line or like Snap or something, I try to respond.
Yeah.
But group chats suck at that.
Or if it's unimportant.
Yeah, if it's unimportant, I'll wait. Ooh. Do you want to go? I guess this is more of a yes or no. Do you want to go on another cruise?
Yes, not right now. That was too stressful.
Yeah. Never have I ever stolen something from my parents. I don't think I have.
I specifically remember $1 that I stole one time and felt so guilty about it for like ever, and then I gave him $2.
Oh. I took the boxing gloves and lost them and bought a new one so that they actually didn't know that I just took it. Ooh. Never have I ever watched an episode of something I said I'd watched with my partner. I'm just kidding. Okay.
You think I'm a bad guy?
No, I just wanted to check and see what you'd say.
You think I'm a bad guy?
It's
not like the show we're watching right now is worth it anyway.
That's not it. Cheated on a test. Totally have. Never have I ever said a swear word on camera accidentally. Yeah.
I did it on a TikTok live one time. It's out there somewhere.
Oh, there's a clip today we can't use because there has been a swear.
That was Chase, not.
Yeah, but.
And it wasn't a swear.
Yeah, I've almost sworn on other people's vlogs.
There has been times where we've had to delete clips because.
Yeah, because we go back and we're like, oh no, we.
Yeah. Like they're accidental. I think there was one time where Ty like stubbed his toe so bad when we were putting a mattress
I do
up.
It all the time.
I'm like, Ty!
No, yeah, we were putting a mattress and I stubbed my toe so bad and I didn't know she was recording.
And we had just gotten our editor too, so I was like.
Yeah, I didn't know we were recording and it said a questionable word.
It was more than a questionable word.
Oh. Never have I ever ate something that the other specifically said was theirs. I have and almost got punched in the face for it. Yeah.
I don't know when, but I know I have. All right, that's all we're doing today. What was the next one we said we were gonna do? Would you rather? If this video does good, we'll do Would You Rather. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We also will have better ones where it doesn't look incorrect.
Yeah. But like these videos are fun. I don't know how fun they are to watch, but we like them. It's a fun way to interact with you guys a little bit.
Yeah.
And they're just fun little videos.
They are fun. Anyway, we are going to go now. So I love you guys. And always remember that it's a great day to have a great day. And you are worth it. Bye, guys.
Just extend my hand to touch the